and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia on the Lawren TV, a channel that celebrates ordinary people doing extraordinary things. So please subscribe, like, share, and also click on the notification bell to get notified anytime I post new content. And also, please like this video. As you're coming in to watch, please click the like button, click the like button, click the like button. Thank you very much. So for today's episode, we're going to be talking about our brothers living abroad, living fake lives, flaunting this life on social media, deceiving our sisters in Nigeria, thinking, telling them all these sweet things, that they have all this together, they have this, they have that, not knowing that our sisters believe in them, thinking, okay, these people are put together. I am coming to the UK to enjoy my life, or I'm going to the US or Canada to enjoy my life with this guy. And then when you get there, you realize that this person is living in a box room, in a shared flat, shared kitchen, shared everything. But they're driving Bantz. You see them online, they're driving Bantz, they're wearing designers, they're using the latest phone, and then you think that they have it all together. And when you come here to visit them, you now be like, oh, this is ridiculous. How is this person showing off all this lifestyle on social media? And in reality, they are broke. They are broke. So this is a hot piping tea that I am willing to share with you guys today. I am here to do my sisters in Nigeria a favor. Listen. Listen, this is a very hot one. Just in case you don't know, I am here to tell you. I am here to tell you that all that glitters on social media is not gold. If you see somebody that you think has it together on social media, make sure you do your research before you get into a relationship with that person. So this episode is inspired by Nkechi, Nollywood actress Nkechi Blessing. Now, Nkechi Blessing, according to her, met Falegan through a mutual friend. They met, they started dating, and then Falegan told her all these sweet things. He is handsome. He was initially married to somebody, they had children, and then that marriage ended. So he started dating Nkechi Blessing. Nkechi Blessing is a Nollywood actress in Nigeria. She's doing well for herself. She's also an influencer. According to her, she makes a lot of money. And then she felt, okay, Falegan is in the UK. From what he was telling her, he's an honorable, member, I think, member of Ekiti State or something. So she thought, I've met somebody that is at my level. Somebody that is at my level. He wears designers. He drives choice cars. She just, all this, the packaging on social media, I think was what she felt for, the whole name, the title and everything. He told her he was studying for his PhD. He's in the army, the British Army or Navy or whatever he wants to call it. So she fell for those things and they started dating. She, according to her, she couldn't ask for much money from him because he told her he was a student, he was doing his PhD, money is tight. So she was like, okay, this is, fine boy. Let's not just throw the whole relationship away just because he's a student. Let's just keep going. So according to her, she never asked him for anything. She was doing her business. She was acting. She was influencing. She was making money. She was posting him. At some point, Nkechi Blessing started posting him as her husband. So I think a year into their relationship, she invited Falegan back to Nigeria and they she came back, she set up a very beautiful welcome for him. She posted a video on social media. He was wearing designers from head to toe. He was looking handsome, okay? She was enjoying the whole thing. And then I think when he came back to Nigeria was when she was like thinking, okay, if I have to take this seriously, then I have to go and see my man in London to know, what he does, where he stays, and get to know him, down to his roots. So after that visit, he went back to the UK and she decided to come and visit him. So Nkechi Blessing came to UK to visit her husband, according to her, because she was flaunting him she already claimed him as her husband. And then when she came to the UK to see him, first of all, she said the house he was staying in, he was a shared flat with people, and he has his own room. He's sharing with so many other people. And then she, as Nkechi Blessing, she's living in a mansion in Nigeria. Whenever she travels, she always arranged for accommodation. When she went to the US, she said she rented out a mansion where she stayed for her duration. So, but because she was coming to see her man, because she was coming to see her husband, she felt, well, let's just leave all those big girl things and stay with my husband. So she arrived. The Gucci guy, the designer wearing guy, the honorable member of Ekiti State, was sharing accommodation. And she said she was so embarrassed. She couldn't do videos because she's an influencer. She couldn't do much videos because of that. So she said she started asking him, what do you even do for a living? And he was like, oh, I'm a student, I am a military man, I am this, I am that. So I think that was when the penny dropped for her. She started realizing that this man is jobless. He's not doing anything. He's just busy scamming people, blowing his trumpet, talking about, talking the talk and not doing anything. So she decided to end the relationship. That was where all hell was let loose. So Nkechi Blessing said as soon as she called off the relationship, he became resentful. She blocked him everywhere. She told him she was no longer interested. Falegan started making different accusations on social media. Our honorable Ekiti member, Falegan, came out to say that yes, the relationship has ended. He ended the relationship because he's no longer interested. He claimed that Nkechi Blessing is not somebody that she's not educated, so he didn't want to associate himself with people like that, that he would only date people with graduate degree, that he as a PhD student, he couldn't associate himself with Nkechi Blessing. Meanwhile, he dated her for a whole year, even more than a year before this whole thing ended. So Nkechi Blessing, on the other hand, came out to say that he is a 2-minute man. Nkechi Blessing said that he's a 2-minute man. That was why she ended the relationship. He didn't know how to do the do. And secondly, he lived in a very tattered accommodation. So she just came after him. And then Falegan, on the other hand, came out to say that the reason why he left Nkechi Blessing is because she's dirty. She wears pants for 3 days. Nkechi Blessing came out to, debunk the whole thing, that she doesn't even wear pants at all. I mean, social media has been on fire. Everybody has been discussing based on whether she's wearing pants or not. People are discussing whether Falegan is a 2-minute man or not. But for me, the angle that I want to address this situation is the fact that we have a whole lot of people living in the UK who, claim to have certain lifestyle that they cannot afford. You can have the latest phone, which you collected on credit, which you're paying monthly. You can be driving Bantz, which is on finance and you're paying monthly. You can be wearing designers which you bought with your credit card and you're paying monthly. I am not saying there's anything wrong with that. I am just saying that this kind of give certain impression about you, especially to our ladies living in Nigeria, who obviously nobody wants to suffer. Everybody's looking for an already made man, and if they see you, they think, okay, you're a high valued, I don't even know why people use that word, but let's just use it for the sake of this conversation. They look at you and they think, okay, this person is a high valued man, and then not knowing that you're not even close to that. Everything you're wearing from head to toe is on credit, and then you're coming out to claim some certain lifestyle that you cannot even afford, thereby deceiving people in Nigeria, deceiving young ladies. Yes, I can understand that some of these ladies are also greedy because they are also looking for people, which is not wrong. Don't get me wrong. If you want a certain man, if you want a man to take care of, there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong. My point is, you just have to do your due diligence, because these guys are not loyal. If you are in Nigeria and they introduce you to somebody living in diaspora, whether UK, US, Australia, Canada, wherever they are, and then you're looking, because definitely the first thing you're going to do is to go and look for that person on social media. And once you look at them on social media, they are always looking happy, taking pictures everywhere in the snow, taking pictures in different restaurants. They're wearing designers, they're using the latest iPhone, because they're always going to do that mirror picture that will show you that they're using the latest iPhone. And then you're looking at this person, you're thinking, okay, he's got it together. And when they open their mouth also, they are lying through their teeth. They are telling you, some of them will tell you they have this kind of job, they're doing this, they're doing that. And if you ask for money, then they change pounds to naira, they send you some money, and you think, okay, yeah, this person has got it. But immediately you cross from Nigeria to the UK and you see the way they live. Some of them have 3 jobs. Some of them have 4. Some of them walk around the clock just to make enough money to pay off all the whole credits, the whole credits that they've incurred on a monthly basis. So it's not always like that. So I am here to tell you that you see these Abroadians, especially the guys, the men who come to Nigeria and lie to you about, oh, I have this, I am the chief head this of this, I am the chief this of that, I work this, I work that, I end it. I'm not saying people don't earn. There are high earners abroad. Don't get me wrong. There are lots of them. But what I'm trying to say is, be very sure that you've checked out this person. If you can even ask for payslip, ask for payslip. Also, the payslip is not even guaranteed, because you can even see payslip, even if they're earning £5,000, they've increased their cost of living to a certain amount of money, whereby the disposable income is not even up to £500 in a month. So it's not even about what they are earning, it's their lifestyle. I mean, we all want to judge people by lifestyle. I think that is even the problem, judging people by their lifestyle. If you see somebody or you're introduced to somebody, I think the first instinct for us to do is to go to that person's social media to check them out. And if you're not seeing designers, if you're not seeing them wearing choice outfits, going out, living the life, you're just going to think, okay, this person is not it. This person is just suffering. But 90% of the times, those ones flaunting on social media are broke. I know of a friend. I don't know. Would you come for me? I'm not sure. This friend is a long-time friend. If you see his social media page, you would think, this is somebody I know very well. This is somebody I know he's a guy. this is somebody I know very well. Like, his social media page is popping. You would think, man. And then we that knows him, we know him very well. We're thinking, how is this even happening? But at the back of the whole thing, he will call you to say, I don't have a job. Help me if there's anything. I am just trying to get by. I am living with this person or living with that person. But if you see the social media page, you would not even, they don't tally. You cannot even align them together. So my point is, even if somebody you're looking for, you're introduced to somebody, or you're living in Nigeria and somebody from living in diaspora slide into your DM and is telling you all these sweet things, and then you go to their page and they are popping, make sure you find out what they're doing. Sometimes these people are just show off. They are just show off, and they're always going to give you, let's say in the case of Nkechi Blessing and Falegan. Falegan came out and said that he is a PhD student. So that already covered him to some extent, because if you're a student, nobody's going to be asking you for money. And he was so smart about that. And Nkechi was thinking, okay, I have money, I don't really need to worry about any man. But at the end of the day, Falegan was looking for fame. Falegan was sharing a flat with people, and he was calling himself honorable. He was wearing one designer shirt. He was, listen, everybody was kind of bashing Nkechi Blessing because they said, just rest now. You're saying you dated him for a whole year. It is now that you're coming out to say that he doesn't have anything. You're coming out to say that he's a 2-minute man. You're now coming out to say that he's nothing without you. But I think we're losing the point here. The point is, most men living in diaspora, even the married ones, would want to show off, like have this and they have that, whereas they don't have it. Even the ones that are busy showing you all those things, they are working around the clock to maintain that lifestyle. I know of somebody who was earning decently here in the UK and was just okay. I mean, listen, everybody is struggling. So he was okay, earning decent money. He was dating somebody in the UK, but he felt, the level of respect will not be the same. He started dating somebody in Nigeria. He was kind of hyping himself to that lady, and eventually he married her. Before then, he was already sending money to her and giving her all this. He gave her the impression that he had all this. He had all this money. He is, one of the UK big boys or London big boys and all those kind of things. So when she eventually moved to the UK, and they were married before she moved, he married her before he filed for her to join him. But when she came in, she realized that, man, she realized that he is not even close to everything that he said, or the impression that she had towards him. That was how that relationship started shaking, because she felt that it was based on lies. He sold himself way higher than her expectation was not met, basically. That was how that relationship ended. So a lot of things happen. You see, a lot of times when you hear about domestic violence, it's always men living in diaspora who go to Nigeria to marry wives, and these ladies come to the country having kind of perception of what their husband is going to be, and when they come in immediately, because the man now he has to feed double. There's a difference between sending £100 monthly to your partner in Nigeria than actually moving from your accommodation to a different accommodation, a larger accommodation to accommodate that person, and then you're paying more. So, and that person is not working. So they are always pushing them to get a job, do something, and that results to a whole lot of challenges, because these women are saying that this is not the impression you gave me before I came here. You didn't tell me that when I come here I'll be doing early morning jobs, cleaning, offices, toilets, or whatever the case may be, or doing care jobs just to support you. That was not the agreement, and a lot of a lot of marriages suffer as a result of that. So, I mean, if Nkechi Blessing had married Falegan before she came to visit him in the UK, it would have been a similar story or a similar situation, because you're now in that marriage and then you realize that this guy is not even half of what he claims that he is. This is where you start hearing women say that he lied to me, this is fraud, this is not what I was expecting. So before you get into any marriage with somebody living in diaspora, please and please and please and please take your time out, get a visiting visa, visit the person to see for yourself. Even if some of them lie. Some of them lie. Some of them actually go rent a different house to, accommodate you. But I mean, if somebody is able to go to that extent, then I don't think there's anything you can do. But at least you've tried. You've tried to see that person in his element. They cannot lie forever. So before you get married to somebody, don't say, oh, he told me he's into business, because Nkechi Blessing was actually saying that she was always asking him, what do you do for a living? And he couldn't give her a concrete answer. She cannot even say this is what he does for a living. Falegan, on the other hand, is claiming that he is in the UK Marine, he is a PhD student. My Naija babes, if somebody, I live in diaspora and I am here to give you this gist. If you're living in Nigeria, you're comfortable, and somebody in diaspora is telling you, I like you, I want to marry you. If you have the money, even if you don't have the money, and he's saying that they want to marry you, ensure that you go and visit that person. If they cannot process a visiting visa for you, then I don't see why they should marry you. Ensure that you're going there to see, unless you're happy to remain. There are some people who want to stay back home in Nigeria while their husband stay wherever they are.